So imagine, if you can, you're a billionaire with a high-speed yacht, a taste for adventure, and a sudden urge to do some off-the-books work for the government. Sounds like a plot for a summer blockbuster, right? But what if I told you the US Constitution actually has a built-in pirate mode? Well, strap in. And hey, if you enjoy this stuff, consider leaving a like, comment, or even subscribing. Please, 5 likes and I'll clip my toenails. Okay, enough cringy stupid. So what is this thing? Well, it's called a Letter of Marque, and it is easily one of the strangest, most badass, and slightly terrifying relics of American history. What is it exactly? Think of it as a license to loot, and fam, we know. The loot goblins love their loot. So back in the day, the US Navy was basically 3 guys in a rowboat compared to the British. So the government got creative. They'd hand out these letters of marque to private ship owners, essentially saying, hey, you're not a pirate, okay? You're a privateer. Now go find America's enemies, take their stuff, keep most of the profit, but just give us a little cut. It was legal, government-sanctioned high-seas robbery, and I mean, come on. You don't find that hardcore? This turned civilian ships into a literal freelance navy, and it was brilliant, really. So now the question, why are we talking about this in 2025, almost 26? Well, boys and girls, here's where it gets extremely edgy. While most of the world pinky promised to stop doing this in the 1850s, the US never actually signed that treaty. We decided to keep our options open. Fast forward to 2025. There's been some serious chatter, specifically within the walls of the White House, about dusting off this old-school tool. Why though? I'll just say the modern world is messy, we all know it. We've got private military contractors, high-tech mercenaries, and gray zone conflicts where a traditional Navy can't always tread. Some folks in Washington are looking at the rising tensions in the South China Sea, and not just that, but the actual real threat of modern piracy, and thinking, maybe we don't need a billion-dollar destroyer. Maybe we just need a few motivated people with a letter of marque. Right now, a lot of you are probably experiencing the "wait, really?" factor. So, let's be real here. This does sound a little crazy, and I'm not directly criticizing anyone. There's plenty of reason to be skeptical of this working how it's intended. Do we really need or want contractor pirates out there representing the American flag? It's a real legal minefield, in my humble, monkey-brained opinion. If a privateer messes up, who takes the heat? Is it a stroke of genius to use private enterprise for national defense? Or is it just a recipe for a global PR disaster? Let me know in the comments what you think. You have to admit, though, the idea of the White House reviving a 200-year-old pirate license to solve 21st century problems is pretty wild. It's that classic American mix of grit, entrepreneurship, and our whatever-it-takes attitude. Whether it's a brilliant strategic pivot or just a nostalgic pipe dream, the Letter of Marque is proof that in the world of power and politics, what's old is often new again. So the next time you see a high-tech vessel on the horizon, just remember, they might not just be sailing, they might be on the clock. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.